Greetings. Hi. Hello. I'm Rebekkah, and I'm pissed off, okay? I'm pissed off, that's why I look so happy, because I'm angry.
Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders.
I'm in my new bedroom. Billie Eilish. This is my name painted at a fair. I just finished filming and I forgot. Commenter. It's my mom. It's my mom. I love my mom. And she clearly wanted to be shouted out. And she's awesome, so my mom gets to be commenter of the video. If you want to be shouted out in my next video, go ahead and leave a comment. As long as you aren't a full-blown asshole in the comment section, you have a very good chance of being shouted out in my next video. So let me know if I'm right. Let me know if I'm wrong. Alright, moving on. I don't know how to film this video. I'm just frustrated. I'm upset, and justifiably so, because guys, Bernie's losing the primaries. Now, did I expect him to win easy peasy? No, but for a second there, it really looked like we had him. I mean, for the first time ever, he won the popular vote in the first 3 states. The DNC had to pull out all the stops. They had to tell all the moderate candidates to drop out so that everyone would have to vote for Biden. And they told Elizabeth Warren to stay in for Super Tuesday so that the progressive vote would be divided. You know, Elizabeth Warren still won't endorse Bernie Sanders. It's so dumb. The reason she even came into my attention, my field of vision, was originally because she basically parroted what Bernie Sanders said. And I was like, oh, she's just like kind of copying what Bernie Sanders says. Well, that's cool. At least he's not the only one saying it. But now she's like, I don't know, she's thinking that maybe she can work with Joe Biden to pass certain things that Bernie Sanders wants and that she claimed she wanted for her campaign, even though Joe Biden literally said he would veto Medicare for all. I just feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone, you guys. It's not like, oh, cool, wow, everything's so wacky. No, that was a horror show. This shit's scary. I'm scared for the planet. I'm scared for me and my family and my future kids when I have them, you know. I'm scared for all the future kids of the world and the current kids of the world. Like, look, I'm not judging. All right, I don't think less of people who aren't voting this election or who feel like they don't want to vote this election. Because last election, I didn't vote. I was finally old enough to vote in a presidential election and I didn't vote because I was so disillusioned. I was so disheartened. I just felt like I'd been let down, because I have been let down. But here's the thing, after paying attention to politics since then, and paying attention to who votes, it's old people fucking voting. When we're like, oh my gosh, how is Joe Biden winning all these states? It's because old people still believe the mainstream media and they're the ones who are voting. I don't think less of young people who don't vote, because that's been me, honey, that's been me, but I finally understand what people are saying when like, oh, you're part of the problem. Like, we are part of the problem when we don't vote. And that doesn't mean we're bad people and we're terrible and we should be shamed into voting blue no matter who. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on that bullshit. But low voter turnout is exactly the problem. Low, young voter turnout is even more specifically the problem. If young people were voting, it would be such a closer race and Bernie would actually probably be fucking winning. Young people aren't going out to vote. They see how bullshit the system is, but it's not 100% rigged, you guys. And this is what I want to say too. The system is not fully rigged. Like, don't give these people so much credit. Like, just because they're rich and powerful doesn't mean that they're just completely in control of absolutely everything. Oh my gosh, I have so much acne. I've been stressed and breaking out, you guys. Still beautiful though. Don't get me wrong, it is rigged. They do manipulate things to lean more towards their favor, but pay attention to that wording. Do they just completely fake the elections and completely fake the votes? No, they don't. They fuck over the young people and the brown people and the non-penis people. The establishment knows that young people don't trust them. Of course they know. they rely on us channeling that frustration into disengaging. I'm not saying that you need to get out there and try to solve all the world's problems, because that's crazy, all right? I care too much about too many problems, and it's very stressful, all right? So don't do that. But they want us to disengage, because if we just say, I don't like this, I'm not gonna pay attention to it, I'm gonna turn my back and just focus on me and live my life and try not to get involved in that. If we do that, then they can just do whatever the fuck they want behind our backs. And guess what? Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, they're doing shit that affects you, that affects your family. They are doing things to fuck you over, whether you turn your back or not. It's basically like the establishment is just like punching you in the head, and then you're like, well, if you're not gonna stop doing that, I'm just gonna go over here and do my thing. And it's like, oh man, life's pretty good. I don't have to pay attention to politics. Ow, ow, no, I don't have to pay attention to politics. Man, life is so good getting punched in the back of the fucking head. That made me dizzy. But like, that's you when you don't vote. Straight up. When you're like, I don't trust anybody, so I don't follow politics. That's you. And I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to make you look stupid, okay? But because it has an effect on you either fucking way, like, you can't just opt out. You can't. You were born into this society that affects you whether you want it to or not. We can't just do nothing. And by the way, back to vote blue no matter who, how about fuck no, fuck you? How's that sound? Vote blue no matter who. Do you know what that is? Do you know why they say that? It's not because Trump is evil. Because they've been saying that before Trump. Like, oh, we just gotta get that Republican out of office. They're so terrible. Vote blue no matter who. They do that because then they can fuck over any good, actually revolutionary candidates that are blue, that are running as Democrats, and gaslight us, the people that are being oppressed. Gaslight Hispanics, gaslight black people, and the LGBTQ plus community, women, okay, everybody, poor people. They want to gaslight us into voting for terrible people. Yay! And it's been working. Oh, I love it. I need to breathe. It's not just, oh, you didn't vote, you're part of the problem now, which is a fair argument as long as you aren't being a dick about it. Now it's, if you don't vote for Joe Biden when the DNC cheats him into the nomination, then you're part of the problem. Because anybody's better than Trump, and don't you want to vote for a rich old pedophile that violates children in public? Don't you want to vote for that? Isn't that better than Trump, the rich old pedophile who violates women in public? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they don't care about beating Trump. If they cared about beating Trump, do you think they would be putting Biden in as the nominee? Look at the track record. I'm gonna link a video here about this. Look at the track record of moderate Democrats running for president. Spoiler alert, they all lose. Every single one of them, they're losers. Do you know why? Because we don't need another rich, old, establishment Democrat to maintain the status quo. Because guess what? The status quo is bad. Oh, we're not gonna make changes and the status quo, we wanna keep things stable. Do you know what they're saying? They're dog whistling, actually. Hey, rich people, we won't fuck you over. So give us money so we can win and make more money for both of us. That's what that dog whistle means. They aren't saying things are good for you now, because if you're a normal person like me, who isn't fucking rich, who can't afford everything you need, why don't you take a second, look at your life. Now, I'm not asking you to shit all over your life. I'm sure you have plenty to be grateful for. Family, friends, a roof, food, whatever. There's things to be grateful for. But look at your life. I'll wait. Let me look at my life too. Is this the best for us? Is this what we're worth? Is this what we deserve? Fuck no is the fucking answer, in case you didn't know. You didn't know? Oh, good. That's because you're smart. I love you. Thank you for using your brain that God gave you. I love you. You're great. You're beautiful. You're intelligent. Because you and I can see reality for what it is and see that the status quo is not useful, is not worth maintaining, that we need actual change to better our lives as normal people. Don't let the media and the DNC and Biden supporters bully you into voting for him. Because I don't know if you noticed, but literally just 4 years ago, this exact same thing happened with Hillary Clinton, dog whistling to the rich and elite, and she fucking lost to Donald Trump. To Donald Trump. Who loses to Donald Trump? People are literally so sick of the bullshit of the establishment and the rich elites that they will take Donald Trump over another fake-ass establishment Democrat. Now, I'm not saying that I would take him because he may not be an establishment rich elite, but he's a dumbass rich elite. There is no excitement around the status quo. There is no vibrant energy around the status quo. And I wanted to say this earlier. I'm honestly just starting to think that the DNC wants Trump to win again, or at least they will take him over Bernie Sanders because Bernie Sanders is the only one who's actually gonna bring real change. The polls have shown that Biden will lose to Trump. Joe Biden's not a bad person for having a stutter, but he is also not the person to go up against fucking Trump if he always forgets what he's saying in the middle of a sentence. He's even worse at speaking than Hillary Clinton. And Donald Trump ran fucking circles around Hillary Clinton. Why have we not learned? I understand that, like, it's mostly old people voting, which is the only reason Joe Biden is even winning right now, because it's just a bunch of old people who don't know what the fuck is going on voting. But, the people who know what's going on need to fucking vote, because it makes it harder for the DNC to cheat. It makes it harder to rig elections when there are more votes to rig. And if a lot of those votes are for Bernie, you can't just erase all of Bernie's votes, because people are gonna come out and be like, but I voted this way and I voted that way. When no one's voting and the results come out, people are just like, oh, I guess that's what the people want, even though I don't know a single fucking person who actually likes Joe Biden, let alone wants him to be president. Not participating doesn't solve anything. If you get a cut and it gets infected, ignoring it doesn't solve anything. You can be like, wow, that's disgusting, and it really hurts, ouch, and then just let it do its thing. And you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna get more infected, and it's gonna get red and inflamed and painful, and then there's gonna be pus, and then you can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that really sucks. And then do you know what happens? The infection spreads, and it spreads through your arm, and then you get sepsis and die. Good job, you died of sepsis. So instead of letting the United States die of sepsis, how about we come together and clean this disgusting infected wound that is the DNC, okay? It's not just the DNC, it's the rich and powerful corrupting our society on every fucking level and turning it basically just into a corporate oligarchy. Also, by the way, I'd like to say, if Bernie loses the nomination, I think it's so cute when people say, vote blue no matter who, vote for Biden if Bernie loses. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, fuck no. What the fuck's wrong with you? No. You think we're gonna stop this political revolution just because you steal the only good nominee from us? That is so sweet. Aww. Rich people and their addiction to power. So cute. It always blinds them. This revolution is not ending because y'all keep fucking cheating. No, there's a political revolution now. There is a movement behind Bernie, and the next civil rights movement is starting now. We'll see. Hopefully, Biden won't even get the nomination. But if he does, this revolution isn't stopping. Nothing's gonna stop it. The rich are going down. The cheaters, the losers are going fucking down. The liars are going down. The oppressors are going down. So just remember, don't vote blue no matter who. Never vote blue no matter who. If Bernie Sanders loses the nomination, write him in come November. Literally, do not vote blue no matter who. That's the worst thing you can do right now. That's how we lost last time, in case y'all forgot. That's how we lost last time. My lips are chapped. That's how we lost last time, is by voting blue, no matter who, okay? Write Bernie in come November, or just fucking start protesting. Dude, let's start protesting. Let's start marching in the streets for Medicare for all, for human dignity, for equality. Let's fight for that. Let's march for that. And let's not give up, and let's not let the rich bully us into stopping that revolution. We have the power. We're taking back our power. Fuck the DNC. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this ramble, I don't even know. I just had to get it out. Guys, I cannot wait. I can't wait for the debate this weekend. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to watch Joe Biden stumble over his words and be terrible in the debate. Have a great day. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Let's go vote for Bernie. 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 Let's go vote for Bernie.